Hello students, I Nidhi Ahuja welcome you all. Let's understand a new topic, that is operation with large numbers. Ready everyone? So today I am going to explain you all the subtopics of this chapter. Like first is Indian system of numeration. Here we used to write down, there is a difference between international and Indian system, right? I am going to explain you, that is why I have drawn together so that you can compare both the systems. In Indian system, this is ones period. Always remember these are period and these are places. And we put comma according to the period, not according to places, right? So first is ones period. Here the places are ones, tens and hundred. So if somebody asks you which period is the same in Indian and international, that is ones period. You can see here ones period, this is also ones period, and the places in both the periods are the same, right? Then is thousands period. Here in international system also there is thousand period, but the difference is of the places. Here two places are given, that is 1000 and 10,000. But international system there are three places, 1000, 10,000 and 100,000, right? Next is lakhs. Here in India system we used to speak lakhs and crores, but in international system there is millions period, right? So in lakhs period there are again two places, lakhs and 10 lakh, crore, crore and 10 crore, and in million it is million, 10 million and 100 million. So which period is the same? That is the ones period. Is this clear? So you can understand, as I told you, we used to put comma according to the periods, not according to the places. If suppose I give you one example, I write down one number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, right? Now, if somebody asks us to put the comma according to Indian system, we leave three places, because in first period there are three places, in second period there are two places, and in third period again there are two places. So we used to put comma like this. This is in Indian system. And if in case the same number given to you and they ask you to put comma according to the international system, first is same, because ones period having three places, we leave three digits and put comma. But thousand period again is having three places, so we leave three places and then put comma. This is how we used to put comma according to Indian and international system. I hope it is clear to you. Now let us understand the period, place, face value and place value, because most of the students are having confusion in these terms. So let's understand. So I'll write down one number here. I'll write down here 3, 2, 6, 4, 3. Suppose this is our number, right? And somebody asks you what is the period of 6. So first we put the comma. According to Indian system we are talking first. Then according to international system. Same number I'll tell you according to international system also, right? First Indian system, then we'll talk about international system. Let us put comma according to both the systems. Here Indian system, here I put comma according to the international system. Here if somebody asks you write down the period of 6, you know this is first is the ones period, right? And second is the thousand period, and then here lakhs period. So it is in which period? We can say it is in thousand period. Which period is this? Thousand, right? And here also this is again in thousand period only, because this is ones and thousand period. So the periods are same here. Now they ask you what is the place. So place is, these are the places. So let's see, ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. So what is the place? Place is 10,000. Here we see the place, again it is same, that is 10,000. Right? Next they ask you what is the face value. Face value of all the digits remains the same. That is the face value of 4 remains 4, 3 remains 3, 7 remains 7 and 6 remains 6 in both the cases. Clear? Next is place value. Children, always remember place value is the combination of a face value and the place. So here the place value of 6 is 6, 10, 1000, or we can write down 6 and then zeros. So here 1, 2, 3, 4 places are after 6, so we used to put 4 zeros. Here the place value is again 6, 10, 1000, or we can write it down 60,000. I hope it is clear to you. Indian and international system. Now I'll tell you how to write down the number name. Before that, if somebody asks you the question, at which place the place value and the face value remains the same, that is ones period. At ones period, at ones place, the place value and the face value of a digit remains the same. For example, if I ask you what is the place value of 0, you can see the place value of 0 is ones, that is 0, and face value is again 0. So at which place the place value and the face value remains the same, that is ones place. I hope it is clear. Now let us understand about the number name. Let's write it down. So let's understand how to write down this number in words according to Indian and international system both. First we'll write down according to Indian system. And I hope you remember how to put comma according to the Indian system. First 3, then 2 and then 2, right? So let's write it down. This is our ones period, this is our thousand period, and this is our lakhs period. So we'll read it. This is 32 lakhs. So we'll write down here 32 lakh. Then it is 85,000. Then it is 604. Once is it is at ones place, we'll write down just 604. I hope you understood how to write down the number in Indian system. Now let us understand how to write it down according to international system. But we put comma first, 3, then 3, right? This is our ones period, this is thousand, and this is millions. So we'll read it. 3,285,604. So we'll write down here 3,285,604. I hope you understood how to write down the number name. This is the way to write down the number name. First we put the commas, then we write down the period, and then we'll write it down. Right, now let's understand how to write down the expanded form. Expanded form is very simple to write it down. Right, just write down the number and number of digits. I count the number of digits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 zeros. That is the simple way to write down the expanded form. Then plus, next is 2. It is at which place? 2 lakhs. So we know how many zeros in lakh? 5 zeros. After that, 8 is at 10,000. Then 5 is at 1000 place. 6 is at 100 place. Here 0 and here 4. Right? Now very important to understand how to write down in short form. Children, before you start writing in short form, always remember first we'll put the places. First we'll see this first number, at which place it is. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakhs. So we'll make the place lakh, then 10,000, 1,000, 100, tens and ones. Very important, just to avoid any mistake, we first put the places. Just read out at which place this number is, start the places from that. Okay, so here 7 is at lakhs place, 1s, 10s, 100, 1000, 10,000. 8 is at 10,000 place, 1s, 10s, 100. 9 is at 100 place, and 4 is at 1's place. So whatever places are left, we put 0. This is how we write down in the short form. Clear? I hope you understood how to write down the Indian and international system in words, expanded form, and then short form. Now let's understand another topic. And this, let's understand comparing of numbers. Which one is greater, which is smaller, either they are equal, right? Let's understand. Here a number is given to you. First always remember to put comma and then compare. So let us put the commas here. it is up to you. You whatever system you feel comfortable, you can put comma accordingly. I put Indian system, right? So here first is, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits are there, and here 7. Obviously the number of digits are more, so that is why that number is greater. Now let us put comma here also. So here let us compare. So 1, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. This is 3 lakh. 1, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh. This is 4 lakh. So which is greater? Lakh. So it is up to you. You can count the number of digits, and if some number is having lesser digit, means that is smaller. But if the digits are, number of digits are same, better see the place. It start from 3 lakh and it is 4 lakh. Obviously 4 lakh is greater. Now ascending order. Ascending order is always smaller to bigger, right? Ascending order means smaller to bigger, S to B. And descending order means bigger to smaller, that is B to S. Okay. Now let's understand about predecessor and successor. Predecessor means the number which comes before, and successor means the next number. To find out the predecessor, what you do? You just add 1 to the given number. Number plus 1. Here predecessor minus 1. And in successor, number plus 1. So whatever number is given to you, to avoid any mistake, better add and write down the answer. To find out the predecessor, we used to write a number minus 1. Whatever number given to you, subtract 1 from it, you'll get the predecessor. To find out the successor, whatever number is given to you, add 1 to that number, you'll get the successor. I hope you understood all the concepts here of large numbers. You understood Indian, international system of numeration, place value, face value, period, and places. You understood how to compare the number. You understood expanded form, short form, right? And predecessor and successor. So keep revising, everyone. Bye bye. Take care. Now let's understand one more thing. That is, if the question comes to you like 1 crore is equals to how many thousand, right? Or if the question comes 10 million is equals to dash lakhs, these type of question comes in the exam. How to solve these type of questions? Let's understand. It is given 1 crore. So first we'll write on 1 crore, 1s, 10s, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, and 1 crore, right? How to write on 1000, 1s, 10s, 100, 1000. Just count the number of zeros here. Same number of zeros will cancel here. Whatever left, that is our answer. Clear? Similarly, let's write down 10 million, 1s, 10s, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, million and 10 million, lakhs, 1s, 10s, 100, 1000, 10,000 and lakhs. So how many zeros in lakhs? 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros cancel here. So what is left? 100. I hope it is clear to you. This was a really important question. So keep revising, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.